from this morning to what it is now, I'm never going to complain. It is England, so we get nice weather. I would appreciate any time we get sunnier rather than be rained on. That's a personal thing more than anything else. But you know what? It don't matter, because you have done the most important thing of all and completed the task.
Hell yeah.
How are we feeling?
Amazing. Relieved.
Yeah,
relieved is the word,
I was gonna say. Yeah,
relieved because
we've hyped it up in ourselves
hyped it up so
for a long
much.
time.
Yeah, like we were in a competition for it last year as well, and obviously we lost that. But so after doing that last year and then doing it again this year, and then it finally like coming to fruition, that was a lot of pressure to make sure that
it was the best that we could do.
The best that we could do, yeah. Because like for a while it was like every new gig has to be better than the last, and obviously with the last gig.
And I would say that's the best that we played. I would say.
I was about to ask you. You do feel like you said you gave your all.
Yeah.
It was the best you've done.
Oh my god, yeah. And like, I like the smaller gigs, obviously, like the more intimate things. But having a big stage, I like to jump around. I like to flail. Having that space was just like, it felt so.
There are plenty of small stages. You will be inevitably on many small stages over the course of your careers. Enjoy a big one every so often.
Exactly,
Well, I said to the guys, it felt like it slowed down. I think because we were locked in. It just maybe because of the adrenaline, but it just felt like we were time slowed in a good way.
No, I'm
making that sound like really bad. It's not. It's like we were in control, and it just seemed like it was really. It flowed really well.
I said that to someone else earlier as well, because in our last song of the set is like the really big one, the big like crowd interaction one, and it felt so slow.
Really?
It was like we were like crawling through mud.
But we're playing to a click and things, so it was the right speed.
Yeah.
It was just
Our drummer Alex has like metronome in his ear.
I speak to over the last 6 years. I've spoken to countless bands playing at the stage. I've never heard it described that way. Almost everybody describes it as speed. 30 minutes flies by as it's nothing. It's gone.
Yeah.
And you don't even really.
It wasn't
enjoy it.
Oh, it was good. It just.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the fact that like the set itself felt slow. It was like the songs felt slow. It was like, are we playing this at the right speed? Because the adrenaline is just running so hard.
Yeah. Do you think that's just a mentality thing? Like that you were like, almost like your mind was giving you a moment to drink it in?
Yeah, I think because I've had that situation happen before as well. If I hadn't had that as reference, I would have been like, I probably would have kicked off and been like, what's going on?
No, it was the best we played.
Yeah.
And the crowd got into it. There was a wall of death at one point.
Yeah, we had our wall of death, our standard wall of death in our last song of the set.
Yeah. Do you pre obviously playing here? Did you have any association with Bloodstock? I mean, have you been here before?
Not been here before.
Never been.
Never been before. Well, for me personally, I'm working Bloodstock on bar in the VIP, so I'm around. But no, I've never been here as a punter, if you like.
Okay.
But it's fun. It's really fun. I really like Bloodstock. It's really.
You feel like you've been treated well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, all the staff have been really nice.
Yeah.
And like, just all the everyone's been really nice. Like, there's been no trouble. No like, I haven't seen any fights. I haven't seen any like dodgy dealings.
Still early, guys. You know, Malevolence are playing later on, right? Do you know what I mean? It's still early.
That is true. Yeah, but I saw Hatebreed yesterday, and like.
But that's happy hardcore.
It was very happy. Jamie the whole time had this massive smile on his face, and I was like,
he's a dude, isn't he? So yeah.
You've got hate in the name. But to be fair, I do the same. I try and keep the persona on stage.
I can't help it.
And then I see people starting to move, and I'm like, yeah.
On that front, then, like obviously you are here, right? Are you staying tomorrow? You're here for the weekend?
I will be, yes.
Yeah.
Right, so you are, but today you're staying for the rest of the day?
We're staying for the
rest
of the day.
Right, so it's still a networking opportunity, a chance to talk to people and say hello to people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that? And what's your plan?
We kind of already have done that, and I think now we've played and we're doing a few interviews, I think then we can relax.
Yeah. This isn't work, guys. You can relax. Have a beer right now. I'm not making you work.
I know.
I think beforehand it felt a bit awkward going up to people, but now we've played.
It felt like canvassing, like we were just handing out stuff. Whereas now it's like we can chill, and if it does come up, then we can be like, oh, by the way, we played.
Yeah.
Next, though, as we talked, it's a mountain, and fantastic. Congratulations for being here. But what's next? We've watched quite too many bands kind of reach this point and then disappear afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't want to see that with you. So let's look a little into the future. Let's say 18 months. I always think 18 months is a good time.
Okay.
What plans do you have in the works?
go for it.
Well, we've got new music coming out. We're working on. We're currently recording a single, so that'll be out by then. Hopefully, the new song will be out by then as well, which we played for the second time today.
Yeah.
And the crowd response was like, so that was.
It
That was
felt
nice.
good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I've spoken to a few people, a few bands that have played, and they've done well and got to play the Sophie Lancaster stage. So I'm
Right.
hoping that if we've done well enough, and
That's a very good point.
I'd like to be here again next year.
Yeah. Especially with that lineup, damn.
Oh, yeah, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, that was insane.
This is my 10th year. I've watched a lot of bands start there and end up there, and in the case of a very, very select few, end up on that big one. Of course, that's the dream.
Yeah.
So what? How do you do that though? Like from a boring ass business sense,
Yeah.
how do you strategize your plans, getting your name out there? You know on both social media, but
Yeah.
obviously it's difficult. Do you have an idea of what you need to do to continue to push your name?
We are doing lots of social media things. We're hoping to get the idea is to get a booking agent to do it for us and help us to get into better places.
Yeah.
So I think that's the way we're going to go for the start.
Well, not necessarily do it for us, but
Well,
like
no.
just help us.
Oh yeah, the help
It's
part,
like-
yeah.
No, not do it. That's
At the moment, it's just like we're emailing promoters that are never going to get back to us. Although to be fair, as a joke, we were like, "Shall we email this promoter just to get on this gig, like just to see?" We did get on it. We ended up opening for Black Coast, who were like we loved at the time.
You don't even ask, right? You can only ever ask. What's the happen?
Exactly.
You get told no.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think once we got that, we were like, oh, maybe we could just keep asking.
That's the ethos we've got now.
Yeah.
We'll ask, and if it's no, so be it.
Yeah.
Bloodstock said yes.
Yeah.
Kind of a big bloody deal as well, right?
Yeah.
I'm still on a bit of a high at the moment.
I think it will be. I think it's been still only a couple of hours, so
Yeah.
I think it will be for a little while yet.
Yeah.
But ride that high. You've earned it and you deserve it. And I can't praise what you've done to even get to this stage enough. You've been fabulous to talk to, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.